Okay, I'm getting ready to grab a bite to eat here, but let me just do this quickly. Everybody's, always looking for the shortcut. Let me go over here first. What this is just one day out of a 7-day cycle, and this is just an example of some of the food items that would go into a schedule so that you can really get an overview of what your proteins, your vegetables and fats are, and then how it would look in a schedule for your food. And then over here on the left side, you have a Monday through Sunday type of schedule. And in order for you to really understand this, you've already got to have been through MyFitnessPal. You have got to be already very, very familiar with what your fats, your proteins, and your carbs should be every single day. Once you're underneath 100 grams of carbs and you've understood how to do that, then the next step is teaching you about depletion days and what that means, and then baseline days and what that means, and then nutrient timing, when you should eat what foods, and then understanding how many grams of carbohydrates you need to have on each of those days, with an understanding of proteins for that day and fats for that day, and of course carbs. Now you also see the other diagram here, which gives us an idea of a beginner, which there's probably not going to be too many beginners that are going to want to deal with this, because this is a little bit more advanced. We talk about doing cardio and the strength training. If you have one day, let's say here Monday is an upper body day, then we're going to be doing some high intensity interval training. And it could be 10-20s or our sprint intervals. Next day could be lower. Next day could be MRTs, and some of you already know about that. The next day for an advanced training could be an upper body day with another lower body day, or a whole body day, and then another whole body day. So it depends on what your body is now doing. As we unleash the fat stores from your body, we get an idea just what the shape of your body is. And we've been doing a lot of this in the studio. If you've been there already with going through the process of just learning the basics, like breathing and the time interval between sets, and how fast you should lift the weight, how fast you should lower a weight. So there's going to be a lot more detail in this next phase. It's not for beginners, no doubt about it. It's more advanced, and if you believe you're ready to go, let's pull the trigger and get on this. This is quite a bit more extensive, so I'm going to pull out all the stops. Hopefully you have a ready and willing, open mind to want to get into this, so that you can finally learn this, so that you don't have to keep going back and forth to trying to figure out what the right things are to do. Once you learn this, you're going to have the power in your hands to do this for the rest of your life. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. And I'm just like, I would have been the last person on the planet that had ever figured this stuff out. So let's get some time together. You want to get into this, reach out to me. I have a few people already that have reached out. I'm going to start pulling the trigger on people. I'm shutting the doors when I get 10 people into it, because I can only do so much with so many people at one time, otherwise I'll lose my mind. So love you, hugs and kisses. Let's get in touch with each other, and then we'll go through this process for the next phase of the Fat Loss Project. All right, talk to you in a bit.